Alright guys, this video is going to be something that I haven't done in a little while, but it's something that desperately needs to be addressed. Now, this video is concerning 4K Media, otherwise formerly known as 4Kids TV. And for those of us that don't know, not only was this once a very good channel for watching old school cartoons such as the old three Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, among many others, it's also the company that is responsible for licensing products like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side Dimensions, and that's what this little rant about them is about. So, for those of us that don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side Dimensions theater locations were revealed late last night, and here's where it gets me a little peeved, okay? Now, this all depends on what area of the world you live in, okay? Or I should say what part of the USA, Canada, or UK you are. Myself, in the US in Baltimore, Maryland, get this. The entire state of Maryland here, and keep in mind we're a small state, okay? But in the entire state here, we only have one little measly ass theater. And it's somewhere out in, let's just say, one of the not more, likable parts of our, state here, but states like, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, even Alaska have more theaters available than we do. Now, in my eyes, that's 4K Media, aka 4Kids TV, whatever you want to call them. In my eyes, that's them being very, very, very foolish in their marketing technique, okay? Because, sure, places like Baltimore here, places like New Jersey, Atlanta, sure, certain places may be smaller than, let's say, New York, LA, let's see, or certain places rather may not be as big of a draw as other places, but let's take the two most recent, Dragon Ball Z releases in theaters, okay? Now, as I said before, Baltimore and Maryland overall is a small state, okay? But get this. We still add for Battle of Gods and Resurrection of way more than one puny little ass theater to be able to check the movie out. So, I don't know what in the world the good folks over at 4K Media are thinking, but in my eyes, that's their president or whoever was in charge of making the selections having a very poor business technique. Because, well, let's just think about honestly, okay? I mean, sure, small, like I said before, certain places like here are smaller than other places like New York or LA. But Battle of Gods and Resurrection F were in at least 3 or 4 different spots than just one little theater, okay? And I'm not saying that then narrowing the draw to one place is bad or nothing. Well, in a way I am, because that makes it a limit to how many people you can get to go to that one location Therefore, that limits the amount of money you can make off of the tickets alone. Now I realize they're going to look at everywhere overall domestically as to where the Dark Side Dimension ranks in the US, Canada / UK. But just narrowing the profit to one spot, that's gonna ultimately look bad on 4K Media's part, because that's one place that maybe for like people like myself or people in other places that don't feel like going to just one certain theater where everything's gonna be super duper packed, even though one of the times is the second or third day after the movie's release on the 27th of next year. However, again, in my eyes, this is a poor business decision, because I've done something that a lot of other people, that once they see the theater selection, they may or may not be tempted to do. People like myself may have already found another alternative location to be able to witness the Dark Side Dimensions in theaters. And my overall point in making this video is not so much the fact that the locations are poor, it's just the overall fact that this is a truly terrible decision on their part, because this limits the amount of money in this state that they can make off of this movie, okay? And let's not forget, in its heyday, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rivaled Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, even Naruto for a time in my eyes. So again, to be able to narrow it down in one puny little state, and of course it would have to be mine, to just one theater, that's a poor business decision if you ask me. So, I would encourage all you guys on the East and West Coast, whatever part of the US, Canada, or the UK you are in, when tickets go on sale in your area, if it's not in the part of town or the state where you live, try and find another area that's closer to you that may be showing this movie, because I'll be honest, you guys, I'm gonna be 21 in February, so I remember when the original Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie came out, and I didn't get to see that one in theaters, so I'm going to give it all I got, not to let this one slip through. So again, 4K Media, if any of you guys ever get all of this video, just know I think you made a very poor business decision economically, and I think you guys really need to have a serious board meeting. So again, guys, to find out where the movie may or may not be shown near you, simply type in on Google Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie-tickets.com, and it should take you directly to the theater finder location thingy. It'll take you to the spot where it shows you all the theaters. Simply pick your seat and hope something's there. And if it's not, like I said, try and find another location near you, even if it's a drive up the interstate, in my case, that is showing it, because let's be honest here, as good as the trailers have looked for Dark Side Dimensions, I personally am not willing to wait for the DVD or Blu-ray for this one. So again, bad choice on your part for Kids TV, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, if it's not near you, find somewhere that is, because I I think all of our travel efforts will be well rewarded.